Guys, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I kind of just wanted to do a follow-up on how I try to work through the failure and kind of get to a point where I'm at now where I feel like I'm consciously and actively working towards being better. This is just in line with the video I posted I think it's 2 videos ago, where I shared my initial feelings about failure and how I tried to navigate through that. So this is just trying to see, okay, how can you get out of it? How do you get out of that feeling of being stuck? So just to jump straight into it, one of the things that I realized is that, Val, you can't stay in this forever. So what are you going to do about it? And ironically, I went to a dietitian around 2 months ago, and she told me that your body actually enjoys a routine. So then this just got me thinking in terms of how do I apply that to trying to work and balance all these things that I have going on. And basically it comes down to what worked for me in high school. Not high school, what worked for me in varsity. And in varsity, I made timetables. I knew I was studying within this time, sleeping here, lunches here, and basically as a grown adult now, that's also what I'm trying to do. I decided, okay, I need to wake up earlier because I need more time in the day. So I'm going to wake up earlier, get in some exercise before I jump straight into it. Usually work starts at 8 and I'd end up waking up at like 7:30, 7:45, and then being in that rush in the morning. And you can't, I couldn't function like that. I couldn't always be in a rush every time I woke up. So I made the conscious decision, okay, I'm going to wake up early, and then I'm going to exercise. And yes, exercising isn't really relaxing, but for me, it helps get things like working and get things moving. And then leave enough time to get ready in the morning and actually start my work day. So that was the first thing, starting to wake up earlier. But with that also means that you have to actually sleep earlier. So I'm just going to get to that a bit later. Apart from that, I knew that, okay, if I need to work between 8 and 4:30, I need to make sure that that is productive time. I can't afford to be working unnecessarily after, because then that's just work, that's cutting into the rest of the things that I have to do. So make sure that in the time that you set aside for work, are you productive in doing so? Because if you aren't, then it's up to you to then own up to those hours so that you actually have work to show for the fact that you worked an 8-hour day. The next thing would be to kind of schedule your lunches or schedule your snacks. So I know I'm supposed to eat at 8. That means I must have a snack at around 10:30, 11. Then I'm going to have lunch 12:30, 1. And also have another snack at around 3. So just creating that routine so that I'm also reminding myself of when am I actually going to eat. Because sometimes you get so lost in things that you forget to eat. And right now, eating for me is very important so that I'm consistent. And with the diabetes, everything just kind of works out better. So that kind of takes me till 4:30 at the end of my day. After that, I know that I still need to work on, for example, my master's degree. I need to finish that up. I also need to study for my upcoming board exam. But I also know that I need a bit of a break. You can't go from working a full 8-hour day to now trying to work again without giving your mind enough time to rest. So essentially from 4:30 to 7, I would then say, okay, this is a break. Whatever you do, cooking, cleaning, house chores, I go for a run just to keep, because I'm trying to keep more fit in line with, improving my health. And for me, taking that break at least gives you enough time to rejuvenate yourself and just wake up your mind a bit, because it's so tough. After that, then I have my dinner, and then again I'm back at work working on, for example, my studying. I'm studying between 7:30 till around 9:30, 10. But I make sure that by 10 I'm going to sleep. I need to shut down because your brain needs time to unwind. It's very unlikely that if you start working at 10, you'd be sleeping by 10:05. Your mind literally needs time to unwind. But also, I think when you have so many things going on, you need structure, because structures for me is the only thing that has helped me to actually feel like, okay, I can manage things. And suddenly I'm realizing I'm actually getting things done and ticking things off my list. So I know I've spoken many times about making a list to get things done, but guys, the power in that. I feel so accomplished when at the end of the week I've ticked off so many things, because it literally shows you progression. It shows you look, Val, you're getting it together. And in all these plans that I've been making, I think I've implemented this for about almost 3 weeks now, and I can see a significant improvement in the work that I produce and my ability to work. and get things done within the required time. I also the reason I make sure I sleep at 10:30 or getting to 11 is just because you need as much sleep as possible, because your body needs rest. I've been working quite extensively for the past few weeks, and this was my first weekend of rest, and I kind of overdid it by just sleeping all the time and not doing anything. Whereas if you get continuous rest, then at least when you get free time, you don't just like waste it like I feel like I have. Like, you learn that, okay, you know, there are other things you can do. You can either go visit some people, you know, do something for yourself, have fun. Just apart from all of that, getting into the structure or getting into like a timetable and a routine has helped me feel calm, because I feel like I have sight of everything that I need to do. The structure, I think I'm also just a person that needs like a logical flow to things. So mentally it's also helped me kind of navigate through all those things. And I mean, my end goal is to kind of just get through the work that I need to do and make it manageable. The reason why I'm pushing for this is because when everything is in your head, it becomes so much more worse than it is. And I'm not trying to say that whatever you're going through is not a lot. Like, I'm sure it is a lot. But you have to manage it, because these are your set of circumstances. Therefore, that means you need to manage yourself and you need to manage your time. And that literally means accounting for each hour in the day, what is happening. Sometimes there are going to be those unexpected things that happen which end up taking up so much time away from what you actually need to do. But because you're in a routine, it's okay. It's okay for me to have one weekend off. It's okay to get one night off. But I can honestly say from Monday to Thursday, I need to follow the structure in order to feel accomplished, in order to feel like, Val, you are doing something about the fact that you weren't in a good space. Things went completely sideways, but you know, you're gonna get yourself back, and this is how you're gonna get yourself back there. So this is just how I've been trying to actively navigate through my failures, trying to make sure that I don't make the same mistakes again, and just to be in a better space about it. Because also, once you know that you're doing something and you're being intentional with what you do, I mean, it works out. One thing that I know is, yes, I'm working a lot of hours, but if I'm being intentional, you have to make time, guys. Like, yes, you work crazy hours, but if you don't make the time for certain things, you can't like then come when you don't meet your goals, then you're like, okay, I didn't meet them, there was no time. You have to make time, because life is moving, guys. Things are happening, and you need to make the time to get the things that you want to do done. Like, that's just the truth of it, or at least that's what I've learned so far. If you do have any comments or any thoughts about this, please do share a comment down below. And if you like this video, just give me a thumbs up. I am still on my road to 1,000 subscribers, so I'd really appreciate it if you could also just share my channel. I do hope that this helps you in terms of at least trying to find a structure and trying to find a way to kind of get yourself back on track, because it's definitely possible, but you need to manage yourself to get there. And trust me, you will get there. So yes, just if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!